Welcome back, folks. Great to be with you here from Meehan Auditorium. Temperatures cold outside as the Brown Bears prepare to face the Yale Bulldogs here at Meehan. The Bears playing all league games the rest of the way out. Last time here at home, skated with then number 2 Boston College, then number 4 Boston College, to a 3-3 draw. A game the Bears led late. Kind of took a tricky little bounce off a Johnny Gaudreau shot for the draw for Boston College. A home and home here with the number 10 team in the land, that being Yale. Bears will be down at Ingles tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, a game we will also have for you here on the Ivy League Digital Network and AM 790. Bears will skate left to right here in period number 1. They wear the home whites with brown numerals and red trim. Yale wearing their road blues with white numerals and white trim, and will defend goal to our right. Looking at the ECAC standings, of course, these two teams separated by just 2 points. Brown finding itself in 7th coming into today's game with 9 points. Yale with 11 points, just atop the Bears, but really only 4 points separating teams from 5th as far down as 10th. And we are underway as Tyler Steele will play the puck off the opening draw. Mark Niclerio has it, and the Bears will skate left to right. Root for now Robertson up on the far wing, and I think Yale's going to get whistled offside early on here. And we'll have a whistle. Bears deciding to open with the top line of Niclerio, Lappin, and Laredo. Niclerio and Root on the draw. Face-off taken back. It'll be taken over and sent in on steal by Yale's Ryan Obukowski. Near side, that's Hayden on the left side. Centering pass bounces off of Brandon File. Tried to get a piece of it, did Agostino, and it comes kicking out to the point where it'll be sent around the turn by Root. To the left of Steele is Agostino, broken up Robertson, and now File kicks it to the near side. Bears can't clear the zone. Far side now, Robertson picks his head up, will skate left to right, comes to Lappin near side wing. Lappin enters the Yale zone, right side, has Laredo at center, goes shoulder to shoulder with Mitch Witek. Puck clears to the near side, turned in by the Bears. Lyon with the save. Lappin looking to turn, fanned on the shot attempt, maybe getting a piece of it. Now out to Deacon Silas, who'll dump it in for Niclerio. Bears changing, about a minute gone here in the first. Agostino will skate right to left. Yale looking to change. He'll try and dump it in. It's off of Prizebeck. Deacon Silas back behind Steele, connects with Matt Wall. Wall swings it over. Deacon Silas left side, pushes it ahead over the stick of Davey Middleton. And out across center, here comes Yale. Anthony Day will dump it in. It's intercepted by Wall and cleared out. Gus Young back for Yale at his own blue line, connects with Rob O'Gara. O'Gara's a big boy, 6'4", so's Young at 6'2", 207. Out, knocked down by, I want to say that was Charles, or nope, check that, was Frankie DiChiara. Puck dumped in by the Bulldogs. Bears back with Wall, Goldberg, Middleton, Prizebeck, and Garnet Hathaway near side. Hathaway with the puck, skates up the right wing, centers for Middleton. He'll look to enter the Yale zone and will change. 2 minutes gone, scoreless first period. Near side boards, Matt Killian, intercepted by Kyle Kramer briefly, couldn't get there. Mark Horahan, far side for Harlow. Harlow on the left wing boards, looking in front for Goldberg. It's tipped away by Lyon. Should not be icing. File will track all the way back behind Steele and will reset with Charles Orzetti. And Orzetti, a big hit on File. Orzetti, a big boy himself, the sophomore listed at 6'4" for the Bulldogs. Goldberg looks to turn it near side. Horahan on the back check will skate right wing boards. Tries to free up Kyle Kramer. Intercepted and sent back in by Tommy Fallon. Off his line, Steele will swing it up and out to Harlow, neutral ice. Harlow drops it for Horahan. He'll gain center. Bears will look to change as Horahan dumps it around Witek. Has Harlow on the far wing. Harlow looking for Nick Lappin, perhaps in the high slot. Turns it over. Robertson left side. Fires it wide. Lively bounce near side boards. It's covered over. Skating it was Harlow. Tail end of a shift. And the Bulldogs clear out. Tyler Wood back for the Bears. Connects with Robertson left side. Ahead for Lappin across center. He'll work off left wing boards. Tries to get around Obukowski. Turns back behind the goal. Gets a shove from Obukowski again and turns it over. Back was Root for Yale. Ahead for Agostino. He'll send John Hayden left side. Hayden, the big 6'3" freshman out of Greenwich, pushes the puck up ahead. Root working in. Shot saved by Steele, who kicks it away with some authority. Young and Lappin battle near side, kept alive by the Bulldogs. Robertson the turn, Wood back. Ahead for Lappin, who's shoved by Young. Bouncing puck hops up on Laredo. Robertson left side, can't get around Agostino's big swing, and it'll be sent back in. Hayden for Agostino, up top for Young, tries to send it back in for Root from the office. Took a slash from, looked like Wood. Yale still with the pressure, 4 minutes gone, scoreless first. Left side, Young the drive, it hits off a skate, I think it was Lappin, he's feeling it. Up to the right point, the drive, the save by Steele, put the rebound in a dirty spot, but Niclario there to clear out. Nick Lappin will send Laredo left side. He'll work in against O'Gara, turns it in the corner, and it'll be played off to the near side for Yale's Frankie DeChara. Laredo, nice turn in front, was trying to send Andrew Doan through the low slot. It comes to DeChara. He'll work right wing boards. Chara, the freshman from Ronkonkoma, New York, 6'2", big hit by Deacon Silas, taking down Anthony Day. Wall turns it far side. Laredo still on the ice for Mike Jola. First real look at the Bears' fourth line. Jola with a big hit. Day was just absolutely crushed by Kyle Kramer. Kramer and Jola kind of got stuck between Anthony Day, and he came up hard. Day's helmet came popping off. Yale coaching staff immediately wanted the call. Day seems a little rattled. He's checking his choppers and is skating off under his own power. Boy, what a hit. And Yale had a case there. It looked like Day turned and put his head down as he was being pushed by Jola, and Doan coming through, or rather Kramer coming through center, absolutely got him in the helmet. Hard to, I think Keith Allain making the argument for contact to the head because the helmet came off. A legitimate descent. No call made, and the puck will come to center ice with 15:15 left here in period number 1. Davey Middleton on the draw against Chris Ismerlian. Ahead for Hathaway, right side for the Bears. Hathaway takes a shot. It went through the wickets of Lyon and then off the iron and out. Back out to Matt Wall. Lyon beat on the quick wrister there by Hathaway, who now will work around his Merlian left side for Deacon Silas. The drive, the save on the blocker by Lyon. Taking a spill was Zach Preisbeck, and the puck clears out. Goldberg back for the Bears as the icing is waved off. Goldberg ahead off the stick of Preisbeck, and it'll be turned to the near side. Weberg for Yale off the stick of Harlow, stuck back for Goldberg. And Goldberg sends the puck in past Lyon near side. Kramer the turn. Horahan working down to the corner. It comes near side. Kramer up top. File the drive. Didn't get much on it. Intercepted by Obukowski, and he'll work right to left for Yale. Sends the puck in deep. Chasing back for the Bears was Brandon File the turn. Harlow far side. Frees it up. Niclario overskated the puck. It's sent back in, but Yale is offside. 6 minutes gone here in the first. No score. Each team with basically one, maybe two shots on goal for the Bears, and probably two as well for Yale. Hayden, near side point, the centering pass came to the slot, the turn, Steele down, shot, what a save by Steele. Hayden came in, and Steele has lost a helmet. They have to blow play dead as Steele's mask came off. Hayden had a sparkling opportunity. He got Steele to drop. Steele came sliding over left to right, flashed his right leg out, and was able to kick that puck free and keep this a scoreless game. We're 6.5 minutes gone here in the first period. No score. Quite the shot there by Hayden. Quite an opportunity, but Steele there makes a doozy of a save, and here's Wall near side. Tried to clear, picked up by DeChara, and over for Day, who's back on. Didn't miss a shift. Good to see, because he did absorb that helmet popping hit from Kramer, and that puck is watch out. That puck's a Puck's a souvenir, but watch out in Section R. And we'll have another whistle and a stoppage. We'll tell you that Brown Hockey is brought to you by Avis. Avis, it's fans first, sponsors second. No score, 13:39 to play, 13:20 here in the first period. Puck played up the near side wing. Agostino. And for a line matchup issue here for Yale with Horahan, Kramer, and I believe Harlow out there for the Bears. Root will play it back, and Matt Killian, the big drive off of Tyler Steele. Wall back with Robertson. Horahan, Kramer, and Harlow, the forwards. Here's Horahan out across left side. Harlow couldn't handle the pass, came in hot. Back for Robertson, who stands up. Hayden on the hit. They continue to battle. Robertson's trying to get off, and Hayden continues to give him a shove. Agostino, meanwhile, with the puck as Yale changes. Works left side, tries to snap a puck in. Steele the save, gets a glove on it, and we'll have another stoppage here with 12.5 minutes to play here. Scoreless first period. Great to have you with us from Meehan. If you're joining us late, Brown and Yale. Battle of travel partners, home and home today and tomorrow from New Haven. Pretty good crowd on hand here tonight. Puck turned behind the goal. That's Ismerlian to the near side. Witek left point. Skates past Doan. The puck thrown toward the net. You can see Yale trying to create some misdirection and confusion in front. Should be a penalty. And it's going to be. And I think it's Jola who's going to be going out for a trip. And yes, in fact, it is. So we're going to get our first look at Yale's power play, which in the past has really had its way with the Bears. Different team this year for sure. Yale coming in at about 16% overall on the power play. Brown 9th in the league in the kill at 77%. Very similar to Yale, who's 9th in the power play. So we'll see how the matchup goes. Wilson on the draw, tries to win it back. Robertson out there, DeChara, and Robertson will finally get a backhand on it, clear the zone. Young will chase back. It's Young, O'Gara, Wilson, Day, and DeChara for Yale. Penalty killers for the Bears. Naclerio, Wall, Robertson, and Lappin. Centering pass one time, saved off the stick of Tyler Steele. Good look in front, Wilson. And the puck will be kicked off of Young, out to Lappin, neutralized. He overskated it. Young, centering pass for Wilson as DeChara to his left, leaves it for Hayden left side. Top of the circle, looks to feed it to the point. Young for O'Gara, left point, between the dots for Young, and then over for Wilson. Top of the circle, down low, good movement, back up top for Young. Young leads it for DeChara, plays it down low. Hayden left alone at the hash marks and then lost an edge as Robertson skated past him. Yale resets the puck, a minute gone on the Jola penalty. Young to the near wing, O'Gara back up top for Young. Bears penalty killers out there for a while. The shot whips wide of Steele. DeChara tied up by Robertson. Wall slides over. Puck along the far wing kick plate. Naclerio tries to clear it. It comes to Young at the right point. Keeps it moving over for DeChara. Again, a very long shift. He'll hop off. Root tied up by Wall in the corner, and the Bears finally get a clear as Dennis Robertson was able to ice the puck. 30 seconds left on the Jola penalty. We're about 10:40 left here in the first, no score. Right side boards, it's a Hayden, gets around Garnet Hathaway and around the horn he comes. Left point, Killian keeps it moving up top. That's Fallon now over far side for Agostino. The drive, the save by Steele, plenty of time to see it. DeConcilis ices it away, and that'll about do it, just 5 ticks left on the Jola penalty, and Yale will return to full strength. We're about halfway through the first. The puck's going to roll in on Tyler Steele. He'll play it over for Harlow left side. He's intercepted over there by Agostino, and the puck will roll to Kyle Kramer, and now here's Harlow with the centering pass for Goldberg. Goldberg drives it back. Harlow through the high slot, and it'll be turned back by Beatty. Harlow intercepts now. Kramer going hard to the goal, sandwich between a couple of Bulldogs. Horahan for Harlow. Harlow, tough angle in front. Good look. It's kicked off of the Lion, and it'll be cleared out by the Bulldogs. Good call there by Harlow. He was open, got a good look, and puck never made it to Horahan. Had it, the Bears would be looking at a near empty net situation. Puck played ahead, Weberg, now Wall for the Bears, back for Deacon Sillis. He'll play it ahead to neutral ice. Prizebeck in front of his own bench, misses Garnet Hathaway, and that's going to be icing on the Bears with 9:20 left here in a scoreless first period. Fans, Brown Hockey brought to you by the Hotel Providence. The only AAA four-diamond luxury boutique hotel in Providence offers you unparalleled style and service. The Hotel Providence is a preferred hotel of Brown University Athletics. Face-off to the left of Steele, one back by the Bulldogs. Keep moving along for Witek. Plays it over. One-timer by Wilson knocked down. Witek over looking for DeChara. Turned back by Wall for Deacon Sillis, left side. Plays it ahead for Prizebeck. Kind of a buddy pass there, and it'll be cleared out as Middleton might have gotten away with something. DeChara will send it in. Another contact from Hathaway in neutral ice as DeChara went down. Far side, Prizebeck shoulder to shoulder with Agostino, who will lead Root out ahead for Yale. Tries to play it back, Hayden for Agostino, the shot, blocker save. Puck rolls out to Goldberg near wing, and he'll clear it out. And here come the Bears 2-on-2. Hathaway was Niclario. Niclario driving hard to the net. Backhander saved by Lyon. Wraparound backhander again from Niclario. Just missed Hathaway as Lyon was there to pick it up. It had a Yale defender on it as well. And here come the Bulldogs right to left with Root for Agostino. The drive, the save, and plenty of time for Tyler Steele without interference in front to gobble that one up, and we'll have another face-off. 8:22 left here in the period. We will keep you apprised of some of the games going on around the league. Harvard and Dartmouth visiting Yale and RPI tonight, among the other league games being played. Again, we'll keep an eye on it. Face-off to the near side of Steele. They're going to kick Niclario out. They'll bring in Matt Laredo. Not a bad option B. Face-off one back by the Bears. Tyler Wood with Wall, Laredo, Niclario, and Lappin. Wood lost the puck, and he lost it because Beatty gave him a little hook. And the Bears are going to be going on their first power play of the evening. Brown, 18.6% on the power play. Yale on the season, 10th in the league at about 76% on the kill. Brown last week, pretty effective on the power play. Got a couple power play goals against St. Lawrence. And it is the regular shift for Niclario, Lappin, and Laredo with 8:15 left here in a scoreless first period. Got to win the draw. They do so. Robertson, right point. Comes for Laredo, left side. He'll cycle to the top of the circles. Took a shot. It was knocked out. Wilson will free himself. Has one man to beat. Backhands in. Steal the save. Robertson on the rebound. Good job by Laredo to force the action. Lappin back the other way. Looks to drop. Has Laredo at center. Nice back check by Witek. Left side, Goldberg. Loads it up. Robertson, one-timer. Puck through the five-hole, and Lyon able to get a glove and a pad down before it squirted through. Go back to the play by Laredo on the back check. It was a breakaway by Wilson. Laredo made him think, I think, just enough, but did not take a penalty. It would have been a penalty shot, no doubt, had he taken that penalty. And smartly, the Bears were able to get quickly back up ice, but Lyon able to hold on. Minute and a half left on the power play. Puck knocked down. Robertson for Goldberg. Winds in front. Shot backhander by Niclario. He was camped out in front. And the Bears catch a break as Gus Young cleared the puck, and it ended up behind the Yale bench. But a great look in front for Niclario. There's just not much room he had to operate with Lyon and his 6'1" frame right camped in front of him. Niclario on the draw again with Root. The senior out of Pittsburgh is Root. Niclario, the sophomore, wins the draw again. Laredo knocked down. Robertson sends it back in. Young will clear. Oh, that's a puck over the shoulder. And Agostino finally gets a stick on it. He's trying to say that Robertson had played it, but in fact that wasn't the case. And Keith Elaine peering out over his coaching card behind the bench. Not too much dissent. A minute 14 left on this power play for the Bears. Face-off taken back by the Bulldogs, but the Bears able to fight for position, and losing the puck, it'll be iced away by Witek. Robertson will head man the Bears attack. Comes to the right side for Goldberg. He'll dump it in. Lyon off his line, stalls the puck. It's turned near side. Naclerio can't hold the puck, and Anthony Day will gather it in and dump it wide of Steele, who gets a glove on it. Bears changing, 45 seconds left on the power play. About 7 left here in the first. Far side, the puck hops up and over Laredo, and Cardinal mistake on the power play to ice the puck with 37 seconds left on this extra attacker situation. We'll have a face-off coming to Tyler Steele's left. Second unit on for the Bears, kind of. It's Laredo on the draw with Robertson and Wall. Harlow and Jola, the other two forwards. Again, the Bears without Massimo Lamacchia tonight. Puck will be turned left to right. Now Wall will dump it in. Under 30 left on the power play. Far side, Jola kicks the puck back. O'Gara turns. Right point, Wall keeps it alive. Sends one in, redirected wide by Jola. Young to the left point. DeCancillas was backtracking, and it'll be cleared away by Trent Ruffalo. Ruffalo chasing down the puck to the left of Steele. Final 5 or 6 seconds ticking off of this power play, which the Bears really only had one good look on Lyon. Jacobson plays it ahead. Haven't called his name yet, Ryan Jacobson. Harlow looking for Jola in front. Backed into the boards. Jacobson behind the goal. Looking to turn. Lyon went down. There's a penalty coming against Yale. Jola shot. Puck still loose. Tipped up by Ruffalo, or rather Obakowski. We're getting another penalty on Yale for a hook. I think it was Jacobson doing the dirty work from behind the goal, and he got pulled. It was either Obakowski or Ruffalo. Or rather, I'm sorry, the 10, Witek. It is Obakowski. And this will give Brown their second power play in the last 2.5, 3 minutes. Naclerio, Laredo, Lappin back out there with Goldberg and Robertson. Puck tied around off the near side boards. Goldberg couldn't get there. Wilson will chase. Robertson put some pressure on Robertson. He'll track all the way back behind Steele. And the Bears will bring the puck in using Laredo for Goldberg right side. Goldberg to the right side, centering past Naclerio for Laredo right point. Circles back to the top for Robertson between the circles. Missed pass. Well, that makes Brendan Whittet, I'll use the word unhappy. Goldberg out back into the Brown attacking third. It hits a skate and will clear all the way down. Steele off to his right. Goldberg's going to hop off for Matt Wall. 1:15 left on the power play. Laredo sends the puck in deep. Back is Fallon, and he'll clear it again. Bears getting called from the ice by head coach Brendan Whittet. Not happy with the performance of the top unit. We're inside 5 left here in the first. Under a minute left on the Obukowski penalty. Here's Wall, right side, and the Bears hop offside. It was, I think, Jola on the far wing, and we'll have another whistle. Brown fans, the Hotel Providence, the only AAA four-diamond luxury boutique hotel in Providence, offers you unparalleled style and service. The Hotel Providence, the preferred hotel of Brown Athletics. Puck up top, DeCancillas for Wall, back to DeCancillas. Plays it in for Jacobson far side. His puck hit off of skate. Jola, Harlow, Jacobson all there. The puck finally ends up. DeCancillas fakes the drive, plays it for Wall, fires one through, and Lyon with the save. So 19 seconds left on this second Brown power play of the night. And we'll have another face-off. Middleton, Hathaway, Prizebeck, Wall, and Goldberg now on this final shift perhaps of the power play. Puck clears out. Goldberg neutral ice. Turns it back for Wall. He'll play a game of connect the dots. Because of the power plays, these last few minutes have been by and large pretty disjointed, and then Hathaway missed the puck, and we'll have another icing call. Has not been a work of beauty, these two power plays, that's for sure. With 4:01 left in the first, the draw will come back to the left of Tyler Steele. No score first period. Draw again to Steele's left. Middleton and Root on the dot. Bears win the faceoff. Prizebeck trying to clear the zone. Took a big hit from Agostino. And the puck power play comes off the board. Wall for Goldberg at Steele's right. Turns it far wing. Here's Prizebeck. Plays it in. Past the stick of Lyon to Hathaway near side. He'll feed one back behind the goal. Prizebeck and Middleton were both there, but it rolls all the way over for Hayden. Takes a shove from Prizebeck, dumps it in, Steele there. He'll turn it over far side. Agostino centers it, just missed Root, and that's a good thing. Goldberg for Hathaway, who missed the puck. Fallon, neutral ice, connects over for Killian. And now Root, right side, Agostino, played it to the point, no one there. Can Harlow get there, races for the puck, gets to the right side, gets around Killian, but the puck behind him. Hayden, Goldberg, and now Root sends it in, Steele for Robertson. Very choppy first period, not a lot of flow. Horahan overskates the puck, and the Bears are offsides. It hasn't been a particularly crisp period for either team, to be perfectly honest. With 3:03 left here in the first, it looks like a scoreless hockey game. And, I'd say the best chance is the one that Hathaway fired through the armpit of Lyon that glanced off the iron. There was that other sparkling chance by Hayden that Steele stopped. So, both teams with maybe one or two really good scoring chances. Robertson redirects the puck to Kramer near side. Tries to clear the zone and hops off Witek. Stick above the shoulder, could be icing, and it will be, as Kramer had sent the puck down ice. Brendan Whittet asked the referee, "Are you sure?" And he seems sure. Looked like icing. 2:42 left here in a scoreless first, and the draw will come back down the other way. A lot of history between these two teams. First meeting back in 1897-98. A 1-0 Brown victory. And the puck ends up in the netting. Bears earlier this season beat Yale 4-1 in the Liberty Invitational. That was back on October 25th. First game out of the gate for both teams. Didn't count in the league standings. All time, the last 7 contests, Brown 4-1-2 over the last 7 games this season. And in this rivalry, these two teams have split the home games in the last 3 years. Watch out, that puck almost ended up in a tuba. Yeah, all-time Yale leads the series 90-75-8, including a 57-34 advantage at home. Bears do have an advantage here at Meehan. Again, it's a very old series, but one that was dominated by Brown for some time in the early part of this decade, and then this century, and then from about 2007 to 12, the only two, or 11, the only two victories the Bears had against Yale were the two that knocked then number 1 Yale out of the number 1 seed out of the 2010 playoffs. Laredo ahead looking for Niclerio. Day back, Lappin turns it near side. Works toward the corner, fires it over far side. Robertson steps up. Shot in front, knocked down. Wilson there as O'Gara got a piece of it. And he'll skate right to left. Wilson, Niclerio intercepts. Robertson in front of his own bench. Able to turn it through Niclerio for Goldberg and back to Robertson, far side, underneath the stick of Hathaway. And another icing call on the Bears. And another whistle. I mentioned the series was really all Yale between January of 2007 and January of 2010. In fact, the Bears did not win a game in that span, but between 2002 or January of 03 and 2006, the Bears lost just once. So, again, it has had its ebbs and flows, that's for sure. The last couple of years, as we mentioned, both teams have won the home game. Prizebeck ahead, looking for Middleton. It's dropped back for Killian of Yale. Near side boards off of Root. Goldberg head up Deacon Sillis on the left. Plays it ahead underneath the skates of Middleton. He'll send Hathaway through. Killian near side. Middleton for Hathaway off the stick of Lyon, who plays it. Hathaway in the office. Tries to get around Killian. Turns to the near side corner. Takes a shove. Is knocked down on the back check by Root. And we're under a minute left in the period. Turned over. Prizebeck. Now Middleton for Prizebeck left side. And that's a penalty. And that's a foolish penalty by Matt Killian. Hathaway trying to set up a screen in front of Lyon. And it was plain as day right in front of us. It was just plain as day, just a chop to the back of the shoulders. And the Bears are going to get a power play that, should they not score, will span the intermission. It goes on the board with 52 seconds left here in the first, but not a smart penalty. Lappin, Niclario, Laredo, Goldberg, and Robertson. Bears win the draw. Through and tipped up and over. I think Niclario got a piece of the turn by Robertson. That puck will spiral out and into the stands off the stick of Young. They're going to say it was deflected. And, well, Young is saying it was deflected by one of the Bulldogs. He does a lot of chirping, but really trying to buy that, but the referee not having any of it. Face-off will come to the left of Lyon. Wilson and Niclario on the dot. And see who they're kicking out. Referee Chip McDonald took some offense at something Mark Niclario was doing. So it'll be Laredo now on the face-off. And it's won by Yale. Young, again, plays that. He's saying that puck was deflected. I don't see it. He played that puck plain as day into the penalty box. There was nobody around him. And they're going to say it was tipped. And Brendan Whitted saying there's no way that was tipped. And I agree. Didn't look like there was anybody around Young, much less, Young bought that one. Didn't get the first one, got that one either way. Face-off taken back, neutralized by the Bears. Laredo, Robertson, and now Goldberg near side. Connects back with Robertson. Right wing, Laredo. Centering pass, misses Goldberg. And here comes Wilson on the break. Turns, is knocked around, and here puck comes for Laredo. 2-on-1 with Niclario. Works in front. Great dive by O'Gara. Laredo back on the puck. Shot, Lyon the save. And it's played up and off of Robertson. A little too cute maybe was Laredo with that pass. Gave O'Gara time to get back. Bukowski's on the puck. And it will spiral down ice, and that should take us into the end of a very uninspiring first period. No score. Bears will have a 1:08 power play. When we return to the second period, we'll have the intermission report when we return inside Meehan Auditorium. No score. Brown and Yale. We're back after this from Nelligan Sports. This is Brown Hockey here on AM 790 in the Ivy League Digital Network. Yale in the road Navy Blues, and they'll drop the puck, and we are underway here in the second. Goldberg, Robertson, Laredo, Niclario, and Lappin. Laredo left wing boards, skates in, centering pass. Niclario, shot, save! Lyon made the second stop, and Niclario and Laredo couldn't punch in the rebound. Great feed, Laredo for Niclario. Almost got the Bears on the board, but fast. Goldberg, right side, Laredo on the puck. Cycles to the half wall, gets it over for Niclario. He's tied up by Gus Young. Feeds Laredo, little too hot, Lappin in front. The shot, the save. Bears have come out firing here 34 seconds into period number 2. A terrific look, first Laredo for Niclario, and then Lappin was left all alone inside the hash marks, and you can see where he took the shot. For those of you watching at home, it was just inside that circle to Lyon's left. Lyon had done a nice job of holding his angle and closing down the shooting lane for Lappin. And again, Gus Young with something to say to the official. Young, a big senior out of Dedham, Massachusetts. Face-off, take it back. Bukowski, now Robertson near side. Niclario lets it go through for Laredo. Right point, Goldberg. Plays it over left side. Robertson there. Plays it between the circles. Goldberg, the shot wide. Just missed that near side iron. It is kicked up and around and cleared. Prizebeck ahead for Lappin. Looks to center. plays it back up top, and it clears out. Puck, we're back to full strength. 5-on-5 hockey. Hathaway to the near side turn for Prizebeck. Behind the goal, picked up by Witek of the Bulldogs. Continues to skate, looks to turn, has some support from Middleton. Back for Prizebeck. Middleton, and now Prizebeck lets it through again. Deacon Sillis is going to jump up, and the puck will be turned. Hathaway knocks it down. Prizebeck off a skate. Kicks wide. Bulldogs regrouping. Witek out across. That should be icing, and it will be. So the Bears will get a change. 18-10 left here in the second. No score. Horahan, Harlow, Kramer, Robertson, and Goldberg. Near sideboards, Hayden. Sorry for the dead air there, folks. Yale had won the faceoff. Hayden working over to the far side for Charles Orzetti. Sends it in deep. Goldberg with Agostino turning near side of Steele. Again, Bulldogs skating left to right. Bears defending goal to our right and working right to left. Horahan out to Harlow. Harlow has Kramer to the right. Kramer, far side shot, snapped in front. Kramer pumps it wide as he got a piece of it, did Harlow. Left side, the drive by Robertson, hit a skate, and here comes Yale. Trying to lead it through was Cody Learned, couldn't connect, and it's cleared out. Killian in front of his own bench. Harlow scoops up the puck, got a shove from Learned. First, really haven't called this line a lot, the fourth line for Yale, but Learned just couldn't track down that puck. Kramer right side, the drive ahead, Horahan off a skate, near sideboards, and Ismerlian turns it back. Getting a steady diet, truthfully, because of the special teams of that first period from Yale, of those first two lines, and spotting maybe the Ismerlian Beatty Ruffalo line a couple of times, but we only saw the fourth line once. Jacobson with Doan and Jola. Speaking of lines we really only saw once. Beatty broken up, wall for Deacon Sillis. Snaps one over to the right, and Jola on the puck. Cuts back at center, turns to the left side. Around Day dumps it in. Bears finishing a change of point men. Lyon back to his left, turns it to Killian. Killian behind the goal, turns it out. Ruffalo couldn't track it down. Should be icing, and it will be waved off somehow. Maybe there was a touch-up that I missed. 16 change left here in the second, no score. Puck turn near side, a little battle with Deshara and Jola. Unfortunately, the puck's on the far side. Day and Wall, and now Robertson behind Steele comes back to the near side. Misses on the home run pass to Doan. And we'll have another icing call and another face-off. No score, 4 minutes gone here in period number 2. While they reset the puck, we'll tell you, Bear fans, the RIDOT reminds you that seatbelts save lives. Remember, folks, it's click it or ticket. Jola and Root on the face-off to the left of Tyler Steele. Face-off one back, Obukowski right point. Finds Agostino near side, redirected. Nice look in front for Root. Turn far side, Hayden interrupted there, and Jacobson will finally clear the zone. It will allow the Bears to finish the change. Obukowski back, no ice as puck is led ahead. Hayden sends it through, no icing again as he touched up. Steele far side, intercepted Root, punches one back in, and Steele with a glove with Hayden coming through will have a whistle and another stoppage. 4.5 minutes gone here in the second. I was wondering if in that first period the hit that jostled Day's helmet free was going to really spark this game, but it has been a very controlled hockey game so far. Neither team has really taken what you would perceive as too many chances. Hayden looking in front, that puck deflected into the netting, and we'll have another whistle, another ton of stoppages. 26 in the first period, and by my count, 8 or 9 in the first 4.5 minutes. I think 7. This is the 7th faceoff of this second stanza already. And this one again, won by Yale. O'Gara the drive, wide, lively bounce, corralled by Tyler Wood. Over for Lappin. Bears have a 3-on-2 break. Lappin with Niclario at center. Crosses for Laredo, passes off his stick. And maybe clenching the stick a little tight there was Laredo. Puck kicks around to the far side. DeChara back for Yale. Drops it for Young. Loses the handle. Lappin keeps the puck alive, right point. Turns, cycles, the drive. Tipped in front. Lyon the save. Stepping back is Lappin, and the puck ends up in Section S. We'll have another whistle, as getting a piece there was O'Gara, the 6'4 sophomore out of Wisconsin, New York. Again, O'Gara and Young, both draft picks of the Bruins and Avalanche, respectively, both very big guys, 6'4", 6'2". They get every other shift. Killian and usually Obakowski out there, but now we see Fallon and Witek. They do spot all 6D. DeConsilis flutters one in and glanced off the blocker of Lyon and came to Charles Orzetti. Clears the zone wall back at his own blue line. Cuts to the near side for Garnet Hathaway. For Middleton, who lost the puck. Weberg there for Yale, and now Orzetti left to right. Sends one in off a stick, and another whistle. I don't have the official live stats going here, but 26 faceoffs in the first period. Just it creates a real lack of flow. You know, neither team has really had a persistent shift 5-on-5. Maybe Yale's first shift of the game was they came out of the gun pretty good, but that shot tipped off of Steele, a face-off shot snapped by Ruffalo. Ruffalo 10 goals through his first 2 seasons, just one this year. Robertson, the drop back. Ruffalo on the puck, comes to the near side of Steele. Beatty, near side, the sophomore from New Jersey, into the corner for Ruffalo again, and they continue to cycle with Ismerlian, who lost the puck. It hops off the glass. Kramer from Robertson overskated the puck, kept alive by Ismerlian, sent in. Wood near side. Wood, whose father, an NHLer, played for Buffalo and came there via Yale. Left side, Ruffalo, the drive, hits off a skate. Horahan back for the Bears and turned for Wood. Wood looks ahead, off the stick of Kramer. Nope. That's icing again. And Brendan Witt, a portrait of frustration. I'm looking at him on the bench, arms extended. It's just been I don't know. I don't know what the right adjective is. Frustrating maybe one, but I would have to say sloppy is quite another. 6.5 gone here in the second. No score. Harlow and Root. Face-off taken back. The snap shot. Steele the save. Punches the rebound off. Agostino fresh on the ice because of the icing. Centering pass Hayden. Shot blocked by Kramer. Back to the stick and on the forehand of Kramer. Nice work by Harlow, who just had an unlucky hop. Robertson plows over Agostino. Puck loose in front of Steele. Harlow gobbles it up. Agostino making a beeline for him and misses. He's going to have to get off. Robertson absolutely clobbered Agostino, who didn't like it. Puck played down ice. DeConsilis, as the Bears were able to change up. 7 gone here in period number 2. Niclario hops himself offside, and we'll have a whistle. No score, 12:56 left here in period number 2. Neutral zone faceoff, Niclario, Laredo. And turned over, a little shove as Goldberg gets the worst end of the DeChara hit. Lappin. This one maybe starting to pick up a little bit of intensity. Goldberg leads it out. Day sends it back in. DeConsilis is back for the Bears. Turns it for Goldberg right side. Ahead for Lappin. He frees Niclario. And Niclario overskates the puck. Gets around Fallon. Nice move. The drop pass is intercepted by Fallon. And cleared out. Chased down ice by Wilson, who somehow stayed on side. Was able to time his hop perfectly. Killian to the corner. Stripped by Goldberg left side. Turns it back for DeConsilis. And the Bears resetting. Plays it ahead for Nick Lappin. Shoots it back. A little torpedo move for Niclario, and now Laredo far side lost an edge. Back up ice comes Nicholas Weberg. Rehberg takes a shot, Steele there for the save, and we'll have another whistle with 11:57 left here in a scoreless second period. Face off to the right of Steele. Jola, Doan, and the shot snapped wide by Obukowski. Obukowski, the sophomore. Turned by Wall away from Beatty to the near side wing. Jacobson ahead for Jola. Puts on the break. Centering pass. Finds Doan right side. He sends one in. Stalled top of the crease by Lyon for Obukowski. And now left side, Witek clears the zone in front of the Brown bench. Jola left it back for Wall. Couple of players loose. Ruffalo shot via Obukowski. Snapped in, saved by Steele. And now Robertson left side. Robertson turns it. Here's Jola right to left. Comes across neutral ice, enters the Yale zone. Back for Jacobson. Behind the back pass came for Wall. Intercepted, and here comes Yale. Back the other way comes Cody Learned. Picked up by Robertson. Wall back for Doan, and now here's Jola right side. He's 1-on-4. Bears changing. Jola takes the hit from Obukowski, works down low. Young back for the Bulldogs. Shoves Jola aside. He lost an edge on the puck. Hathaway looking for Prizebeck in front perhaps. It hits off the side of the net. Hathaway, Prizebeck both along the side. Puck kicks free. And we're going to have a whistle as Obukowski, Prizebeck, Learned, and Hathaway get into it. Prizebeck probably going to go out for a roughing, maybe a hitting after the whistle. We'll see if it's matching. I saw his glove come across. And then a second whistle, and there may very well be nothing. And it is going to be nothing. Lyon had put his blocker down, was trying to hold the post. The puck was loose for a couple of seconds. The referee lost sight of it, and then everybody was kind of tied up. The goaltender Lyon was in a particularly bad spot. Faceoff will come now to his near side. 10:48 left in the second. Bears win the draw and then lose the puck. Hayden now Hathaway for the Bears. Snaps the puck in deep. Brendan Whitted not happy with his team. Lyon turns it over. Prizebeck is, I think that's Middleton behind the goal, was just pulled down by, I think it was O'Gara. Middleton for Hathaway, looking back for Prizebeck. Too much on the pass. Came in a little hot. So when starting to get a little bit more physical, Hathaway back for Wood. Root high on the forecheck. Wood turns it near side. Prizebeck left wing. Sends it ahead. Finds Hathaway. Hathaway couldn't turn on the big reach of O'Gara. And the Bulldogs will regroup. A nice hit by Hathaway. Lined up Agostino, who missed the puck, gathers it back in, and we're halfway through period number 2. Right side, Hayden. Drop pass. Yale, too many players on. They were trying to get Root off and Wilson on. Hayden from his knees to the corner. Turned out by Wall. Hayden's in the crease. On the puck near side is Wilson. Bulldogs finishing the change. Wilson working on Deacon Silas. Turns. Knocked down by Wall. Steele was there as well. Agostino looking to center perhaps for Wilson. Shoved aside by Wall. Puck freed up. Naclerio drops back. And he'll skate far wing boards. Past Anthony Day into the Yale zone. Naclerio working in front for Laredo. Shot! Score! Naclerio for Laredo, who drove the slot. And the Bears are going to take a 1-0 lead. A terrific rush by Mark Naclerio up the far side wing. He took that puck basically end line to end line, circle to circle, if you will. Got a step, airmailed the pass a little bit. It was about shin guard high for Matt Laredo, who snuck in behind the defender. And the Bears are going to take a 1-0 lead. Naclerio for Laredo. And for Naclerio, his 14th assist for Matt Laredo should be his 8th goal of the season. And really terrific work by Naclerio. That was a goal scored by work. The drive from the point, saved by Steele, and we'll see what the goal does to ignite perhaps the Bulldogs. Wilson in front, turned over, and we're going to get a penalty. Exactly what you could sense coming. You're going to get interference on the Bears, and I think it's against the Bears. Dennis Robertson seems to be the slow walk. Yep, he knew it. Exactly what you don't want. You give a goal, you get that goal, and now you're going to put Yale on the power play with 9 minutes left here. So Lappin is going to get credit for the secondary assist as he was the player that fed it through for Naclerio. Bears lead 1-0, 9 minutes to play here in the second. Faceoff will come to the left of Tyler Steele. Second power play of the evening for the Bulldogs, who win it back for Fallon. Left point, and now back to the right. Root the drive up and over. Steele did not miss by much. Killian, far side, looking for Agostino. Puck hopped up on him, and Agostino keeps it alive for Killian, who feeds it in deep. Root behind Tyler Steele. Looks for Hayden. He drops it right point. Fallon thought about the shot, comes back to Root. Down low, Agostino scores. Quick answer for Kenny Agostino, who taunts a 4-year-old, and we're tied at 1. Tough angle shot. Agostino on the near side was really, that looked terrible from, I gotta be honest, from a Brown fan's perspective. Not a good sequence of events. You know, you come out after that power play, 29 seconds later, you come out after you score that goal, and Yale's all over you in your own end, and then less than a minute later, you've given up a power play goal. Mentally unfocused. It was a bad penalty. It was an obvious penalty to take. Yale cashes in, and now the Bears are offside. It was a tough angle. It pushed off of the left leg of Steele. Couldn't get over to handle the pipe. A good look for Agostino. For him, it's his 8th goal of the season and his 50th goal of his career. Face-off one back. And dumped in. Back is O'Gara. Good look for Agostino on the near side. It's just very disappointing, again, if you're a Brown fan, very disappointing with the response to scoring the goal. Laredo, left side, ahead for Naclerio, back in front, tipped by Lappin off the skates of, or pads of Lyon. Kept alive by Lappin, right side, looked to play it up to the point, missed Naclerio, and now back is Robertson. Near side, turns it over. Wilson back to the high slot, turns, shot just wide. We'll have to presume that Steele had the angle played right. Robertson at his goaltender's left. We're tied at 1, and the puck tipped through. No, well, yeah, they'll say it was tipped. Icing waved off. Witek near side. Plays it right to Laredo. Centering pass came to Hathaway. Is cleared out. Should be icing, and it will be. Icing on the Bulldogs, 7:24 left here in the second. So it took us basically half a game to see our first goal and then a minute to see our second. And we'll have a draw coming to the right of freshman netminder Alex Lyon. Middleton, Prizebeck, Hathaway, Wall, and Wood. 2 seniors and the 3 first years for head coach Whittet. Speaking of first years, the center on the draw for Yale, their diminutive Highland Beach, Florida native, Chris Merlian. Pretty good freshman year, 3 goals, 3 assists. Puck knocked down, Wall near side from Middleton. He looks down, finds Prizebeck behind the goal. The puck hopped over his stick. He's in the corner, tied up by O'Gara. Puck for Hathaway, far side wing. Drops it down behind the goal. Charging in comes Prizebeck. Shot! Save made! Middleton, the shot, was able to snap one down, and Lyon was able to get a glove on it. In front of some interference there was, was Hathaway and Prizebeck, but Lyon was able to hang on to it. Face off to the left of Lyon. Goldberg for Harlow. 7 minutes left here in the second. Puck turned, Goldberg right side, snaps one in front. Lyon the rebound, and he goes down, and Harlow and Obakowski making acquaintances. Lyon went down, he got the blocker down, and was able to keep that from becoming any more troublesome than it needed to be, and the Bears putting the heat on. Face-off again is going to come outside the zone. The Bears are confused as to why. So am I. Don't really understand that. Lyon covered the puck, and then the whistle blew. There was some interference in front. I think Mark Horahan, the Brown assistant captain, wanting an explanation. They're not getting one. And the face-off in the neutral ice, and we're going to have another whistle, and I think another face-off as Kramer and Deshara making friendships. Wilson and Horahan on the face-off. Puck on the far wing, Kramer there. Snaps the puck in, and Lyon for Obukowski. Pressured by Horahan, puck turned, and here comes Yale. The puck turned by Fallon out across center. Day for Wilson, sends himself. Horahan on the back check, gets stapled to the boards by Day. Puck knocked down by Deacon Sillas. Obukowski for Day, who keeps it moving. Goldberg and now Wilson behind the goal. Puck ends up on the stick of Goldberg. He'll work to the right of Tyler Steele. And oh, no. That's a dirty hit by Deshara. That should be 5. It was 5 2 weeks ago on Horahan as Goldberg was stapled head first into the boards. He is slow getting up. That should be, I'd be shocked if that's not 5. Yeah, he's being sent to the, yeah, that's the right call. In this day and age of contact to the head, and Keith Elaine's going to argue it. There's no argument. Jake Goldberg didn't even really put his head down. He went to play the puck, and he was playing flat out simple boarded. And the Bears are going to have a 5-minute power play when all comes to. Keith Elaine getting an explanation from one of the assistant referees. Goldberg is skating off under his own power, but he is a little woozy, and that's a big loss for the Bears. Goldberg, the forward turned defenseman, who was one of the Bears' top 4 consistently down the stretch. He's heading right down the tunnel, and but under his own power, fortunately, means we're going to see a lot more of Wood, that's for sure. Bears played without Robertson and Clarkson. I really don't understand what Keith Elaine is still arguing about. He's going to get an explanation now from the referee. He's done, says the referee, and they're still talking about it. While they do, Academy Bus, proud to be the official ground transportation provider for Brown University. To learn more about our services and industry-renowned fleet of modern motor coaches, visit us at academybus.com or call 877-961-4100. Yale's going to send Matthew Beattie over to serve the 5-minute major, and Frankie Deshara, his game is over. Bears are going to go on a 5-minute power play. Brendan Whittick gets the same explanation from the referee. And Keith Elaine still not happy about it, still grousing a bit behind the Yale bench. But, I mean, it was pretty obvious from the moment it happened. Expect to see a steady diet from Yale of O'Gara and Young. They're their 2 best point men, biggest point men, take up a lot of room. Yale can ill afford another penalty. You don't want to give 5-on-3s when you're on this 5-minute penalty. So it's basically, as that puck saucers down to Steele, Bears will be on the power play till there's about a minute 20 left in this period. Well, they'll have Yale will have a player in the box, I should say. The Bears may not have a power play should they take a silly penalty. Agostino working against Wall, backhands one in, terrific individual effort. Laredo in the corner with Root, and already 45 seconds gone on that 5-minute major. The Bears have done little to nothing with it. And their Yale Bulldogs are going to get Root off. Laredo will headman the attack. Right side now for Lappin. Enters the Yale zone, lost the puck, and cleared out. Bears are going to get that top unit off. Robertson skating back, has his Merlion coming hard. And Laredo for Robertson, and already 20% of that power play dead. Niclario, tough pass, and cleared again. Brendan Whittick not happy. They got to get that top unit off, and we'll see if the second unit can do anything. 5 minutes left, second period. We're tied at 1. And again, Yale, 5-minute penalty. A bad pass is picked off. Here's Yale's Weberg, right side, shot in front, and tipped wide by Conan with Learned. The other man in. Goldberg back on the ice, so he must have passed the concussion test. Harlow, right side, snaps one in. Good to see Goldberg back out so quickly. DeConcilis couldn't handle the puck, and here it comes back the other way. Goldberg, neutral ice. Turns it, and we got a whistle. I think a hand pass, and another stoppage. 3:10 left on the 5-minute penalty. 4.5 minutes left here in the second. Neutral zone faceoff will come to center ice. Naclerio, Laredo, Lappin, Wall, and Robertson for the Bears. Wilson on the draw for Yale. 4.5 left in the second. Bears win the faceoff to Wall, right side, ahead for Naclerio. Enters the Yale zone, turns, gets some room, snaps a shot wide. Tried to go up blocker side. Wall feeds it across, there's no one there. And Young, a big swipe at the puck, able to ice it away. Steele will hold the puck. Ooh, a tough pass for Laredo with Day. Very aggressive and smart on that forecheck. Here comes Browns, Laredo across center ice, left side for Lappin. Enters the Yale zone, turns, centering pass is picked off. Knocked down by Root. And again, oh, he does the Bears a favor. He does the Bears a favor. He iced the puck. He went to ice the puck and ended up playing it into a fan section. And that'll bring the Bears their first offensive zone faceoff of this power play since it started 2.5 minutes ago. Yale already halfway down with killing this power play for 5-minute major called against Frankie DeChara. Harlow on the faceoff with Jacobson and Jola. DeConcilis and Goldberg, the point men for the Bears. And the faceoff won back by Yale. Witek will clear it away. Steele has been perhaps the most active putt handler of the power play here for the Bears. Goldberg for DeConcilis, ahead for Harlow. And he passes it back into the Yale zone, and the Brown zone. The Brown bench is none too pleased. 3.5 left in the period, about 2:10 left here in this power play. So in about, well, now make it 2 minutes. The old 2-minute power play kill for the Bulldogs now. Jola to the left point for DeConcilis, who couldn't handle the puck, and it clears out of the zone. Jola near side, he'll play it up the left side. Obukowski strips it, and again clears it away. So far, we have had a textbook operation from Yale on this penalty kill, and it could very well be the emotional turning point of this game. The special teams of this period, as Laredo, one of the Bulldogs is stickless, snaps a shot, and it ends up in the netting. One of the Bulldogs had lost a stick. I don't know if Laredo was aware of it. If they had pulled back, the Bears basically had a 5-on-3 with Wilson playing stickless. However, now just 88 seconds. Now keep in mind, a couple minutes back, Yale was able to score a power play goal within, that's about 6 minutes ago now, within a minute of the Bears getting the first goal in this one. 2 minutes later, Brown gets a 5-minute power play and have done nothing with it. In fact, no shots as Robertson's drive. Mark that one down. It's the only shot of this power play thus far, and it comes with a minute 22 left on the power play, and it came from a slap shot of Dennis Robertson between the circles. Face-off near side boards. Near side of Lyon is won back by Yale. Young will get there. Big hack at the puck. And it'll bounce past Matt Wall again, all the way down to Tyler Steele. Turns for Robertson. Robertson harassed by Agostino. And he'll work right to left. Nice stick check there by Agostino. Robertson shrugs him aside. Played it right into Weberg. And now Young, O'Gara, Young again, intercepted Robertson, near side Laredo. And Weberg lost the handle. Naclerio near side, lost the puck. Young clears it away, and we're down to 45 seconds left on this power play. Wall for Lappin, has some room, got Lyon to drop! And Weberg, no trip, Lappin was looking for it. And here comes Wilson, left to right, inside 2 to play. Lappin looked for the trip, there was no trip. And the Bears play the puck ahead. Witek has it. He'll find a seam ahead for Day, right side. And we're going to have an offside called on the Bulldogs with 25 seconds left on the power play. 1:44 left, scoreless, tied second period here at 1. Draw one back, Goldberg for Flashback. Hathaway right side in front, Lyon a little lax getting back, but Wilson was able to clear it away. About 10 seconds till the power play comes to an end. Shot in, Steele. Almost caught a little bit napping there as Merlian took that shot, kind of just threw one to the goal. Steele was able to get the legs in front of it. 5 seconds left, and that's going to basically do it for the power play. The draw is going to come to Steele's left, and it'll be Merlian and Ruffalo. Beatty, the third man of this line, is in the sin bin, serving DeChara's penalty. And the face-off won by the Bears, and that does it. The 5-minute penalty comes off the boards, and maybe one shot for the Bears. Maybe, and that's maybe two. I know of the one from Robertson. You may see maybe the second one that was that lazy kind of pass. Oh, that one almost put in by Goldberg off of Steele as there's some miscommunication in front of the goal. But again, just a very disjointed and sloppy period here from the Bears, to be honest. 61 seconds left in the period. And you take that one shift where Naclerio fed Laredo and the Bears got a goal on it, but the next minute they took off and Yale scored. So not a consistent period of hockey from Brendan Whittett's lot. A minute left now here in the second. From the point, Agostino deflects it wide. Shot in front, saved Steele off the stick of Hayden. Lappin, right side, pulls it back for Laredo, left wing boards. Has Naclerio at center, holds on, centering pass is picked off by the Bulldogs. Hayden, left to right, has Root. And now Killian to the attack. The shot by Agostino's wide. Hayden been stoned a couple of times, works off the dashers, backhands one, and it flutters into the net. And Agostino and Robertson, oh boy. Agostino picked the wrong man to take a whack at. Robertson pulled him down, and we'll see who goes off. Somehow Robertson ended up with Agostino's stick. Robertson's stick ended up over by the face-off circle, and it looks like they're both going off. Agostino's taking a seat, and so is Robertson, both for roughing. And we're going to skate 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. And be 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes, including the last 30 seconds of this period and the first minute and a half, basically, of the third. Face-off to the left of Steele. Face-off is one back. Wall with Goldberg, Naclerio, and Laredo. Laredo right to left. Gets to the left wing, gets around O'Gara, takes a shot. Skipped wide of the crease, covered by Wilson. And back off for O'Gara, out across for Day. Day frees himself, takes a shot. Steele easily turns it aside. Puck in the corner, Matt Wall looks to dig it out. And that'll take us to the intermission. So both teams score in about a minute's time, and we've got ourselves a 1-1 game with 2 periods in the books. So we wish them well this weekend, as I know the family's in town, and I know John is out there tuning in to this one as we are tied at 1, third period just underway. Right side, the shot by Hayden skips wide. Young the drive, again turned away by Tyler Steele, and Laredo will skate left to right for the Bears. Cuts back, and Naclerio had hopped off sides. You see Brendan Whittett saying, you know, take it into the zone. You see Laredo, Young, O'Gara, and Naclerio kind of all huddled in front of goaltender Alex Lyon, who hasn't had to work too hard for Yale. He's made, 21 saves through the 2 periods, but hasn't been under duress. We haven't seen the Bears really going to the goal hard. I think part of that is because of Yale's defensemen's real physical presence in front of that net. And the faceoff is going to come outside the zone due to the offsides. Lappin with Horahan, and now Deacon, Silas, and Wall. Agostino and Robertson can exit the sin bin in about a minute's time. We're 30 seconds into the period. Killian left side for Fallon for Yale. Again, the Bulldogs right to left. The shot wide of Steele. Right side Wilson turns it around the boards. Fallon hops up to the corner. Looking for Day, who got hit very hard in the first period. His helmet popped off, but he was none worse for the wear. And again, Yale without the services of Frankie DeChara, who took that 5-minute major in the second for hitting from behind. Could have been boarding, could have been contact to the head. The turnover, neutral ice as Wall lost at edge. Working up came Ismerlian, turned aside by Wood. Fortunately, Goldberg, who was stunned on the play, was able to get quickly back up. Right side, here's Obukowski. Backhander hopped off the skate of Niclario to the near side. Lappin gives the man a shove. I think that's Witek. Centering pass for Ruffalo. His shot blocked by Wall. Turns it back to the left point. Is Merlian there. Snaps one up and over the top. 3 seconds till Robertson and, make it now. Robertson and Agostino rejoin the fray. Near side Lappin picked up by Witek, who let the puck play him. And out across center, kept alive by Root. In front, Agostino just missed it. If he had connected there, he was inside the hash marks alone. Tough angle shot for Hayden. Blocker saves Steele. Puck tied up behind the goal. Wood swats at it, and it's at the left of Steele. Right point, Young the drive. It deflects in front. What a save. Off the stick of Hayden, and then Steele was able to turn it aside. Puck clears out. Lappin tried to get a piece of it. Bears unable to finish the change. Agostino centering pass for Root. Skips through his skates. Yale is buzzing this last 45 seconds. Agostino was looking to set up Hayden. Again, they combined on the first goal, did Agostino, and nearly the second earlier this period. Puck to the point. Agostino down low, tipped in front, and it looked like Goldberg took a spill. Wood on the puck ahead, and Middleton will send the puck in deep. Bears will finally change up. Lyon playing the puck past Middleton to the near side boards. Yale skating right to left. Big hit by Hathaway. The puck hops over Young and now to Wilson right side. Preisbeck lines him up. The puck clears out neutral ice. Robertson right side. Goldberg for the Bears spins the puck to the right of Lyon. That's the left wing boards for the Brown Bears. Puck turned over far side off the stick of Middleton and pushed ahead by Weberg over for Preisbeck under his skates. O'Gara will regroup to the right of Lyon. 3 minutes gone here in the third. We're still tied at 1. Collision behind the goal as Middleton spin down. Right side, Anthony Day for Yale. Tries to work on Deacon Sillis. Is working 1-on-4. Clears out to the near side point. Fallon just on. Wide of Steele with the slap shot. Preisbeck tracks it down and can't clear the zone. A little lazy with the puck. Wall in front of Steele. Turns it near side. Very aggressive on the forecheck is Yale as they're really trying to hem the Bears in. It's almost like they've changed this entire forechecking system. A turnover, neutral ice. Fallon shoved Harlow off the puck. And back for Yale is Killian, near side, intercepted by Kramer. Pushes it ahead, tough puck, hops to Deacon Sillis, left side, enters the Yale zone and sends the puck in deep. Kramer, high man, gives a shove to Killian and able to dig out the puck for Horahan. Back to Kramer at the right of Lyon, pushes it back to the near side corner. Horahan there for the Bears. Faked on the puck, has a man around him, that's Fallon. Centering pass, comes back, Kramer, tough angle, shot, score! Kyle Kramer threw one at the goal, and I think Lyon was screened by his own man, and the Bears are going to take a 2-1 lead. Kyle Kramer, the puck came to him, he was cycling back on his heels toward the blue line and just threw one at the net. I do not think that Alex Lyon ever saw that puck. In fact, there's no way he could have seen that puck. I really believe that his own man, either Killian or Fallon, was right in front of him, and it just saucered over his right shoulder. And the Bears have taken a 2-1 lead, 15:45 left here in the third on the goal by Kyle Kramer. And much like the last time the Bears scored, Yale right back at it, the puck off of Agostino's stick. Horahan's going to pick up an assist, and the puck freed up. Here comes Lappin. Working near side, tries to get around Witek, sends himself. Obukowski, shoulder to shoulder, feeds the puck ahead. Laredo in front was looking for Niclario. Lyon able to pounce on the puck. Hotel Providence, the only AAA four-diamond luxury boutique hotel in Providence, offers you unparalleled style and service. The Hotel Providence is a preferred hotel of Brown Athletics. Jola, Doan, and Jacobson. The face-off one, Wood to Wall, who sends one in for Doan. He's behind Lyon. Doan shoved down by O'Gara, still on top of the puck. O'Gara allows him to feed the puck to Jola right side, and they're going to get a hand pass. I believe on Doan, that should bring the face-off all the way down to the right of Tyler Steele, and in fact it will. Doan was pinned down by O'Gara. He was trying to keep his gloves moving and tried to get a stick on it, but I think the referee's judgment there was correct. He didn't seem to have his right hand to push that puck. And we'll have a whistle and a draw now to the right of Steele. And I mentioned that this is a great crowd, and you may be watching at home and seeing some of the empty seats, but behind the goals on either side, it is really standing room only. And I've just been informed that between the students and the tickets sold, the official click is on 2,360 people, which would make this the second straight sellout at Meehan. The puck is snapped in there. About 2,200 people here for the BC game. Puck centers, it comes up top, kept alive by Robertson. Nice play. We'll come back to that thought in a second. Robertson in front, shot, score! Oh, what a finish! Zach Prizebeck from Dennis Robertson. It started with a terrific play at the point to keep the puck alive. And the one-timer for Prizebeck. He has his first collegiate goal. And get him the puck. And the Bears have taken a 3-1 lead. Yeah, get Zach Prizebeck the puck. Terrific movement off that far wing boards by Prizebeck. Robertson hopped up the fray, kept the puck alive at the point, skated up the right side. A terrific slot pass through the skates of a defender. Prizebeck was coming off the left wing boards, was able to pot one through the 5-hole. Nothing Lyon could do about it, and the Bears have taken a 3-1 lead. 14:20 left in the third. Robertson earned every ounce of that assist. I was watching it. It was right underneath my vantage point. He stalled that puck in the middle of the blue line. And, boy, a terrific, terrific finish for that young man. Zach Prizebeck, career goal, number 1. Near side, sent in by Root. The puck is tied on the side of the net. Robertson was able to free it up. And the loose puck skated out by the Brown captain. Down low, Fallon at his own blue line will turn back in front of his own bench. He'll work right to left, the drive, the save by Steele. Wall on the rebound. Wall, a terrible turnover in the defensive zone right to Agostino. And there's going to be on top of it a hooking penalty. And that's a shift the Bears are going to want back. And Dennis Robertson is, Brendan Whittet is not happy as Naclerio, the Bears' best faceoff man, one of the better killers, goes to the penalty box. And again, within a minute of the Bears scoring a goal, they find themselves in the penalty box. Again, a watershed moment for Yale, whose special teams have been fantastic today. They have a power play goal and an exceptional kill thus far. Laredo on the dot. It comes to Lappin, and he will very softly ice the puck away. Lyon off to his right, stalls the puck, and here come the Bulldogs, right to left with Gus Young. Young for O'Gara, fires the puck in deep. Deacon Sillis off the far wing. Day there for Yale, good look for O'Gara between the circles, lively bounce. They played that, and right to Ruffalo off that carom. So to go back to the stands and the crowd, the official click 2360, the official attendance. Officially, that means it is a sellout for the second straight game, and we have not been able to say that. Well, I've been here since 1996-97 as a freshman, and I believe the last consecutive sellouts, no one really has an idea. 04 was the last sellout against Harvard or Cornell, and until the BC game, and now the Bears have done it 2 in a row. It's a great crowd here, and you get the students out as well. And a big weekend as well, but the Bears have to send the home fans home happy, as they say, as Goldberg ices it away. Lyon has Hathaway coming hard and will play it to Fallon. He'll leave it back behind the goal for Killian. Again, you will see empty seats. There are a lot of people standing up. Officially, there are 2,175 seats in this building, and they have 2,300 tickets, including the students. Shot by Hayden, saved by Steele. He left the rebound out and watch out in section. Terrific hands. Hey, get that fan a get that. I can't say get that fan a contract. It's the Ivy League. Get that fan some need-based financial aid. How about that? 103 left here in the third. 103 left here on the Niclario penalty. 12:31 left here in the third. Draw to the left of Tyler Steele. Another face-off won by Yale. Fallon for Killian, left point. Between the circles, Agostino. Fallon the drive wide of Steele, who I don't think saw it. Killian for Hayden. Robertson strips, but Root able to feed it over. Fallon right point. Agostino, top of the right circle. Corner for Root. A little high on the pass. Hayden comes up with it. He'll look to turn, gets it to his forehand, spins on Goldberg, still with the puck on the corner, 35 ticks left on the power play. Fallon from the point, over for Agostino, good look for Root. Got Goldberg to drop, who fanned the puck away. Great job by Goldberg with the puck back up top for Fallon, and now over for Root. Down low, Agostino, centering shot, save. That's Agostino's spot where he scored the goal, and the pass to the point for Fallon had too much on it. Agostino knew it. And Yale has to change with 15 seconds left on the Niclario penalty. Third period goals for the Bears from Kyle Kramer and Zach Prysbeck, a pair of first years. Ahead it's played for Hathaway. Icing waved off because it is still, in fact, the power play, and now it comes off the board for Yale as Niclario can rejoin his mates. However, he hops off. It's Kramer, Horahan, and Harlow. Drop pass Wilson, gets around DeCasillas, lifts one in off of Steele's glove. Horahan on the loose puck, clears it out to the far side, boards DeCasillas for Kramer, who had that high slot turn that got over the shoulder of Lyon for the first goal of the period for the Bears. Young back for O'Gara, and now over for Wilson. Cuts back left side for Day. He'll look back. They're skating with Weberg, who's replaced DeChara on that line. Here comes Ismerlian, Ruffalo, and Beatty. Far side, Harlow sends the puck in. 10:45 left here, third period. Big hit in the Middleton into the attacking third on the forecheck, and now we'll settle back. There's a collision with Ruffalo and Beatty now in front of Robertson and the Brown bench. Kramer back for Matt Wall, or rather Tyler Wood. Robertson ahead for Prysbeck, who had the third Brown goal. Robertson will come near side, and Hathaway up the right wing. Gets around Ruffalo. Yale will do the Bears a favor and ice the puck, and we'll have a whistle with 10:15 left here in the third. Academy Bus is proud to be the ground transportation provider for Brown University. To learn more about our services and industry-renowned fleet of modern motor coaches, visit academybus.com or call 877-961-4100. 10:15 left here in the third. We had a 1-1 game coming into the period. Goals tonight for Laredo, Agostino of Yale, and then Kramer and Prysbeck for Browns. Laredo sends one in front. Down went Lyon, and the Bears didn't have anybody to clean up the garbage. Goldberg, tough shot. Kind of came skipping off the blade of his stick. Lappin will set it ahead. Niclario slides up, gave a shove to Witek. Far side, it clears out. Robertson neutralized. Plays it off far side. Root, stick lifted. Niclario turns, fights for position, and ahead for Laredo has Lappin to his right. Plays it off towards the left side, had it swatted away, and turned back and near side for Root. And here's Obukowski. Drop pass Agostino right side, shot blocked by Goldberg. And we'll have another stoppage with 9.5 to play. It's been a much more crisp third. First period, second period were sloppy. Pretty uninspired hockey, I think you could say, from both sides. The Bears have played a better third period, and I think what's ironic is with a 3-1 lead, a lot of hockey left. The Bears have got to play these next 9.5 minutes to win the hockey game, not hang on in this hockey game, because Yale, of course, with the firepower to be able to bounce right back. These teams have split the home and home the last 3 years. Horahan to the left of Steele. Wilson steps up. Again, expect a steady diet of these top couple of lines for Yale. It's going to be a penalty on Yale. Oh, it's going to be a penalty on Brown. And Brendan Whittet, as Kyle Kramer goes down. shot in front. Steele knocks it down. Extra attacker on, and little hit there on Harlow, and there's going to be a hold, I think, on DeConcilis. It's going to put Yale on the power play with 9:01 left here in the third. Brendan Winnett didn't like the call. I think it's because there were 4 players kind of all jostling for position. According to referee Chip McDonald, my guess is that DeConcilis took his arm off his stick, and when he grabbed at the Yale player, the Yale player and Horahan both went down, and hence the holding call. Face off to the left of Steele. Root with Hayden and Agostino. Goldberg on the puck. Agostino comes away with it. Naclerio steals the puck and will flutter one down ice. Lyon will stall it. 8:40 left in the third, 1:40 left on this power play. So with about 7 minutes left, the Bears would return to even strength unless Yale's to score on this power play. They're 1 of 3, I believe, as Hathaway comes away with the puck and ices it away. 1 of 3 going into this one. 4th power play of the game for the Bulldogs. Fallon, Young, Day, Wilson, and now Ruffalo. Well, now O'Gara will hop on for Fallon. Wilson to the left side. Snaps the puck in deep. Back is Day behind Tyler Steele, again working right to left. Skates back behind the goal, snaps a shot. Down it went. Steele made a save. Naclerio trying to clear the puck, had his stick lifted. Nice play by Wilson. That puck hops off. Naclerio keeps after it, and he'll chase down. A nice recovery by Young. Lappin on the puck. Heady play back for Robertson. He'll back up, holds on, finds a seam. Played it ahead off of Hathaway, and Lyon on the puck with 40 seconds left on the power play. Young regroups behind his own goal. 3-1 Bears, 7.5 to play. Puck dumped in. Dennis Robertson back for the Bears. Turns it to the left of Tyler Steele. Yale still with his power play for another 20 ticks. Nice play by Hathaway. Finds Goldberg behind his own goal. Finds the seam. Terrific play to use the glass and ice it all the way down again. And Fallon is back behind Lyon. Under 10 seconds left on the DeConcilis penalty for Brown. Agostino looking to wind up, used Wall as a screen but shot it wide, and the Bears return to full strength with 7 minutes to play and a 3-1 lead. Wall feeds the puck out to the far side, leading it back. Wall was tripped up by Agostino, might have lost an edge. Kramer takes a shove from Killian, was able to free the puck up. Back is Fallon with Harlow on his man. Now far side, Root loses the puck. Horahan in front of the Brown bench. Fallon steps over, puck fed to Kramer. He winds up the drive, blocked by Killian, ouch, and cleared back out, neutralized Goldberg for the Bears. He'll work to the left side, around Beatty. Has a step on his man, works for the wraparound, looks for Harlow, trying to set up Middleton. Hathaway left side with some pressure. Puck pushed away by, I believe, Killian on the back check. Feeds it behind the goal, Harlow for the Bears left side. Turns, tries to get it ahead from Middleton, and he'll lead it back for Hathaway. Bears playing a little game of keep away, keeps the puck away from Yale, and now Weberg finally on the puck. Middleton lost an edge. Weberg to the left side, dumps it in behind Steele. The puck rolls. DeConcilis helps it around. Middleton at Steele's left, tied up by Ruffalo and Beatty. Now the puck comes to Weberg, snaps a shot, blocked by Hathaway, keeps after it. Obakowski apiece, Goldberg on the puck, and he clears the zone. Neutralize Obakowski. Ahead now for the Bulldogs, left side Day with Ismerlian, but Day overskated the puck. He'll dump it in. Weberg back as DeConcilis for Brown. 5.5 left here in the third. The puck comes to Day between the circles. The drive, shot up and over. Good screen set in front by Ismerlian, but it went high off the glass. Middleton to neutralize. Turns back. Lost the puck. Was stapled to the boards by Weberg. Yale will dump and change. Robertson from Steele. Robertson, right side for Nick Lappin. Lappin, right side, snaps a shot. Lyon, big save, kicked it right to Naclerio, feeds it just wide, looking for Lappin. Laredo turns it near side, looking to center for Lappin. Intercepted Young, and now Ruffalo left side. Sends it back in, Steele watches. Wall and Wilson battle for position. Wilson on the puck, is dumped by Wall, got the puck ahead for Laredo, near side Lappin. Clears the Brown zone, Lappin tripped up, lost an edge, battling by Hayden. Young back for O'Gara, right side as we're inside 4:45 to play. Robertson the left of Steele. Can't clear the zone. Young snaps a shot. Steele does make the save with Hayden and Robertson exchanging pleasantries. Robertson protecting his goalie. Hayden trying for a rebound that never popped out. And with the score 3-1, that was probably the longest sequence without a stoppage we've had this entire game. It has been the first two periods, 54 face-offs. This period has had far more flow, and I think part of it is the Bears got a couple of goals from unexpected spots. Now, the Kramer goal was greasy, but the Flashback goal from Robertson was just downright sublime. It was a beautiful one-time finish. Robertson, the charge from the point, and the setup into the slot, the one-timer for the freshman Zach Flashback, who collects the puck, his first collegiate goal. DeCasillas for Kramer, who clears the zone, trying to free up Harlow. Killian far side. Horahan back all the way behind Steele. Will gather it in. Tough pass from DeCasillas. Hayden didn't collect the puck, however. Fallon keeps it alive left point. Centers it. DeCasillas the interception. And ahead for Harlow. Can he get there? He cannot. Killian back for Yale. Puck hops in on Fallon with Killian. Harlow centering pass. Clears the zone. It was a good idea. Robertson neutralized for Wall. Snaps one back in to the right of Lyon. We're inside 4 to play. And Yale has really not put much heat on Tyler Steele. The Bears have played a very good lockdown style in this last maybe 6 minutes. Flashback left side. Takes a shot. Lyon the save. Flashback brimming with confidence. Works to the near side boards of Weberg on the puck. Weberg turns. Cross center, good look. Here comes Beatty. Beatty broken up. Nice back check by Flashback on the left of Steele. We're inside 3.5 to play. Behind the goal, DeCasillas is Brendan Whittet rolling out all 6D here late. Puck hops off the hand of Young in front of his own goal. O'Gara past Hathaway ahead for Ruffalo. And we'll keep an eye on Lyon with the Yale trailing by 2 and now 3 minutes left. Ruffalo went down. He was shoved out by Middleton. Wilson goes down as well. Goldberg got his money's worth. Left point Young over to the right for O'Gara. Shot blocked by Laredo. Trickles in on Steele, who couldn't glove it down. It comes freed up. Shot saved by Steele that time. Played to the point. O'Gara couldn't track it. The Bears want to change. Near side Wilson will try and clear back in. Lappin gives him a shove. Wall again clearing the zone. Lappin couldn't get there, and it'll be dumped back in by Yale. Robertson behind Steele, and off to the left. Here comes Laredo for Niclario. Back ahead, here's Laredo. Has Lappin at center. Drives the shot. Lyon the save, and a smart play by Laredo. Decided to just go straight to the goal, force the face-off, allow the Bears to finish this change. Moreover, it gives them a chance to kind of settle things down on the bench. They have the last change and draw that offensive zone face-off. So you win this face-off here with 2:29. At the very least, if you're patient with the puck, you have an opportunity to get that puck and kill another 30, 40 seconds off with a 2-goal lead. Matt Harlow's on the draw. Unfortunately, it's won back by Yale. Near side Agostino intercepted by Kramer, and Horahan will backhand one in. Lyon will drop it down for Witek. So it has the same effect as the one face-off. We're down to 2:15 to play. Root on the right side. Robertson has the puck freed up, and it'll turn to the near wing. Here comes Yale. Obakowski for Agostino, left side. Looks the drive. Steele, butterfly save. Horahan near side. One of the Bulldogs' root went down. Wall ahead, left side for Harlow, who will feed it over, and he gets crushed by Obakowski. A good hip check. Harlow feeling that one, but doesn't matter. The scoreboard down to a 2-goal lead. We keep an eye on Lyon. DeCasillas feeds one through. O'Gara back at his own end. They can't get Lyon off. 100 seconds left. Young out across off the stick of Wilson. Watching Lyon steal. Heady play by the freshman. He held the puck for 2 or 3 seconds in front of his glove, and when he felt the heat coming, put a glove on it. With 95 seconds left, Alex Lyon will head to the bench. We've got an empty net situation, and we'll see if Yale calls a timeout here. No, they're putting Lyon back in. They're putting Lyon back in. He'd originally gone to the goal. Now they're going to call timeout. So timeout Yale. We'll take one too. 95 seconds left. Brown 3, Yale 1. We'll be right back with more in the crunch time from Meehan after this.
The Providence Biltmore has 200.
Just 30 seconds here, if that's okay.
2:30. Okay.
Yeah.
Guests will enjoy our full-service spa, McCormick and Schmick's seafood and steaks.
Do you have any of those goals
our fitness center,
for the postgame?
I have the worst part is I was editing the lead one, the 2-1 goal, and I missed the other one, so I'm gonna have to get it off the main recorder for later.
No problem.
They have the game winner right now anyway.
Okay, great.
All right, coming back, 5 seconds. Here we go.
Beverage service and gracious hospitality.
Go.
3-1 game, 1:35 to play here in the third. Yale has used its timeout. Hey, Bear fans, .08 is the law in Rhode Island. Play it safe. Designate a sober driver. Brought to you the Rhode Island Department of Transportation on highway safety. 3-1 our score. I'm Mike Rubin. Sellout crowd here at Meehan Auditorium. 2,300 strong, plus almost 2,400 strong. First time we had a sellout since '04 was the BC game, and now we've done it 2 in a row officially. Face-off will come to the left of Tyler Steele, and in fact, the Yale net is empty. 2-goal deficit for the Bulldogs, and I think the game of chess continues, and this time Brendan Whittet will use his timeout. And I know if my broadcast partner John Anderson were here and not gathered around the radio with the family back home, he'd be saying that the Bears, it starts on the dot with Mark Niclario winning some key faceoffs last season down the stretch. He's been charged with winning a lot of faceoffs here this year already. It starts on the dot. The Bears got to win the faceoff back and then start the pursuit, control the puck, get to the attacking third. You have an empty net. Don't try for that home run goal. You have as much of a chance at skating through these Bulldogs as you do trying to pop it up and over. The Bears have been very smart with the puck in this period. They've been done a nice job of controlling at the right times. Now Yale is going to create all kinds of interference in front of Tyler Steele. They're going to want to get the puck to their playmakers. In this case, guys like Wilson or O'Gara and Young from the point, guys like Hayden in that high slide. He's a big guy. Those are the guys the Bears have to clear out. And we'll see what we got here. Face off to the left of Steele. Root and Niclario. Puck dropped. And it is won and whistled. Yale won the face-off, and then we had a whistle, so we'll do it up again. Again, another draw to the left of Steele. They're going to reset it back to 1:35 because that face-off did not count. And the face-off won back by Yale. Young for Wilson, far side half wall, between the circles, Young. Again, Hayden in front. They tried to feed one through. Hayden in front, kicked away. I think Robertson, maybe Steele going to stick to it. Hayden near side, 80 seconds left, empty net for the Bulldogs, who trail by 2. Niclario knocks the puck down. Agostino, left side for Root, turns, shot, puck loose on the side of the net. Niclario digs it out. Root on the puck. O'Gara cheats up. Niclario to the near side for Nick Lappin. Lappin will just ice it away. In that case, not necessarily a bad decision by Nick Lappin to ice the puck. The Bears were running around a little bit. You got inside a minute now, 59.1 seconds left here in the period. The draw should come to the right of Steele, our near side. And again, Mark Niclario, who had taken 27 faceoffs in the first 2 periods alone, will be charged on the dot to win this back against Jesse Root. This faceoff won back again by Yale, and Young sent it over the net. It was tipped by Lappin, however. It hit the concrete, and so the faceoff will stay inside the zone. 53.6 seconds remain. It'll again be Root and Niclario. Niclario's getting good wood on this faceoff, but the Bears aren't able to get to the puck. That time it's tipped up to the point again for Young, left point. Along the near side, dashes for Day. Down low, finds Wilson, tries the wraparound and lost the puck. Far side chased by Goldberg. The puck spins to the near side, Robertson into the corner. The puck bounces to Wilson, feeds it tape to tape. Root, tough angle across the crease. It comes out near side, Lappin leads it out. Icing will not be called. Doesn't make it all the way down. O'Gara back behind his own goal with 30 seconds to play. make it 25, 3-1 Bears. Young across center, the drive well wide of everything. Far side, Day there for Yale. Sends it in deep, empty net for the Bulldogs. Root near side, Agostino, tough angle, skips past Steele. O'Gara right side, inside, 15 seconds to play. Agostino centers, shot wide, far side again. Another shot hits a stick, 5 seconds left. Puck kicks to Day, and the Brown Bears, the save by Steele, have knocked off number 10 Yale, and the defending national champions are now 0-2 against the Brown Bears this season. Of course, only one counts in the league standings, a 3-1 victory for the Bears, and they'll do it all again tomorrow.